I'm excited to show you my latest listing here in Granite Bay at the Ridgeview mobile home community. It's for 55 and over, and I live in this community. It's a great community. This single wide with an expanded section and bonus room, just listed for $49,500, all cash. The home is being sold as is. The seller unfortunately passed away, and the family went in and made some cosmetic improvements, fresh paint inside and out. And because they don't know the property condition, we are selling it as is. And in that spirit, the sellers will be happy to extend a $2,500 credit to the buyer for any repairs they might want to make down the line. In my opinion, I think it does need a leveling, and it's a small task by a couple companies that I can refer to. The single wides leveling charges about $400 to do a leveling of the home. So without further ado, this is a 1967 Champion mobile home, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. It is 650 square feet of living space. This is a nice wide deck porch, which is over. It's got a nice covered for sitting there in the winter and the rain, so you can be covered. I'm going to walk you around the backyard because this property does have a backyard and a huge shed that's more like a tough shed style, and also another little shed. I'm going to go walk around. One of the things you got to watch out for this property is it's got so many trees back here. And although the park is responsible for doing trees, they're not going to be chopping these down, and they've done already a round of trimming on these. So there are some roots, because this, I believe, is a fruitless mulberry tree, and the roots are there, so you've got to be careful when you're walking back here. But this home does have a backyard, and what's neat, it has this big shed, as I was starting to point out. And I'm backing up a little bit, but there's ample room for one space car to be parked here. There's obviously no carport, but then over on the other side of the property, there's a single carport covered for one car. So let's take a look. These are the steps leading to the backyard from this bonus room, and you'll see we've got it locked from the inside. But these steps were just reinforced and stained, and new deck boards. Nice little sitting area. And it's just really nice back here. A lot of squirrels and birds, and what's beyond that you can't see or hear right now, but you will in the winter, is that it's Linda Creek right behind here. I believe it's a salmon habitat, and it's right behind these trees here, and it's just known as Linda Creek. This mobile home community has about 45 homes. This is one of the back entrances that you would come to if you wanted to park your vehicle here. What else can I tell you about this home? It is the space rent. The space rent, I am told, is going to be $7.45 a month, and it might be plus or minus $10. I have to verify that. And they're looking for people that live here to make a certain amount of income per month to qualify to live in the park. And generally speaking, in these mobile home parks, it's 3 times the space rent. So that's what they're looking for, is 3 times the space rent for a monthly income to the household. And again, this is a 55 and over park. Let's go inside. We're going to walk right into this expanded area that really makes the home even more spacious. So this is the add-on. At one point in its history, it had this room added on, which when you pan over this way, you get the feeling of just a double wide and much more space. The living room, the original living room, has the vaulted ceiling, so that's really nice touch. And there's a nice little dining bar here, breakfast nook. Kitchen is nice and clean. They just put fresh paint. And as I spoke about earlier, the home's being sold as is, so things like the little nicks and the linoleum are going to be as is. All the appliances you see in the home here convey, and in the bonus room where I'll be taking you, you'll see the washer and dryer, and that also conveys. So let's head on back here to the bathroom. Let's talk about this Coleman heater. The family tells me it's worked really good, and it is not the original one, so it's second generation, and these Colemans, in my 1970 mobile home here. I have the original heater, and it is a great heater. It still works. Here's the nice bathroom, and this is a good size. You actually, if you needed to put 2 sinks in, you got plenty of counter space for that. And just, they did a nice job refreshing it. And then we've got the tub with the shower over. Pretty clean. And of course the vintage crank windows. And then we've got some shelves over here, decorative towel racks and such. Just nice touch. So that's our bathroom. And then we'll go into this one bedroom here. And it's a medium size. You could certainly fit in a queen bed here. And the AC units are in the walls. That's your cooling source. And I was in here during the summer when it was 105 outside, and both the air conditioners were running, and they worked very good. So I can attest to that. And then you've got your closets here, and it's pretty deep back there. And of course, electrical outlet for the home. And so that's your bedroom. Let's look at it from this side so you can see there's plenty of wall space to put a bed against there. And let's take a look at this bonus room. So it's a seasonal room. You probably wouldn't want to be out here when it's really, really cold because it's not insulated. It's just a seasonal like screen or bonus room. But it's awesome because you've got all your shelves and your washer dryer, and you got all kinds of space to fold clothes. Or if you just want to come out here and see all the nature out there with the squirrels and birds. And she's got a nice little stage sitting area here just for looks. Got some electricity out here. So that wraps up my virtual tour of 9060 Auburn Folsom Road, and we're at space number 5. This home again just got listed today, and it's $49,500 and is all cash. There's no loans on this property. It's a 1967 Champion mobile home with the expanded section that you see. That section is 9 feet by 8 feet, making total living space approximately 650 square feet. Signing out, and thank you for viewing my video. If you have any questions, please call me. I'm Jacqueline, mobilehomegal.com. My number is 916-472-5763.